Good morning, folks. ST here, and today we're going to be looking at Vaporized Nomads. Adam and Lisa invited me down, wanted to show me around the place again to see all the improvements that have gone on down there. And man, there's been quite a bit of them. The place has changed drastically since I was there, a few months ago. They got a lot of stuff going on down there. Company's getting larger, and it's just, gosh, I mean, the bosses are all over the place. But I had a chance to sit down with a few more employees down there, interview, and let y'all see the people that are actually working on your devices and kind of get a close up with them. So there'll be a few new faces in there from the last video, and also gonna show that little baby right there. I know y'all checked my first video out for the Boss 3000 XL that I received from them. Had this for a while, loved it so much, I said, you know what? This was sent to me for review, and then I said, well, I gotta buy one of these. These things are nice. I decided to go with this one right here. I had talked to JC about the artwork I wanted to do, and we went back and forth a little bit, and this was the final outcome from it, and I truly love it. This is the smaller version, and I wanted to have a larger one and the smaller one like this. This does have the DNA 250 in it, though, with the 2-amp charging, so, man, that right off the bat I love. But great device, just like I said, once again, that artwork, I just love it. It's personalized for me, and that's what matters. So, without further ado, I'm going to show you these little snippets I took of some of the employees down there. Let you see what's going on with the crew, and when we come back, I'll show you a little bit more on my device that I purchased. So, let's go on down to Pontotoc, Mississippi. All right, folks, what's going on? We're going to sit here and we're going to chat with Nikki. She's a part of this business too. We never get to see all the other folks involved with this, so we're just going to sit here, have a little friendly talk with Miss Nikki, and we'll get on from there. So take it away, Nikki. All right, so I'm here with Nikki. She is an employee here at Vaporized Nomads. So let's get downright and dirty with this. What is your position here at Vaporized Nomads? What do you do on day in and day out business up here?
Basically everything Adam tells me. But no, I do magnets, the 510s, all of the little gadgets that's inside the box. I take care of putting all of those together, and then Adam does the big picture of putting them all in the boxes.
Okay. How long have you been here now?
I've been here since July, I think, June, July, somewhere around there. I've been knowing Adam and Lisa since they opened this business and moved to Mississippi though.
Nice.
Yeah.
And is that the only thing, or do you work up front?
I do work up front. I know my way around front. I actually had that position before Adam brought me to the back. So
Okay.
I know the Jews, all of that good stuff, all the customers.
And you handle a lot of, when we get a boss mod nowadays, they come in a little wood box now.
Yeah.
Don't you assemble those too? Or?
Yeah, Rebecca and I actually do that together. I started doing it now that she's with her team. We both kind of work together and get that done. So.
Nice. How long you been vaping now?
February.
Okay. Were you a smoker beforehand?
I was a smoker. I've smoking since I was 13.
Wow. So.
Young.
But you look pretty young, so that was only, a couple years ago?
No. That's sweet, though.
All right, so the packaging, and I have to say, the packaging that this comes in doesn't do it justice, because your device is going to come in a wood box that is just awesome looking. So saying it comes in a package is just doesn't do it justice. So let's see what these come in, boss mods.
There's actually a newer design on these now. This is all different writing and it's signed on the front here. Well, engraved the signatures. The inside, we have to cut all of these little bitty pieces of rope and fabric, glue it all in, try to make it nice and pretty for you guys.
Nice.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot of time that we put into these.
That is definitely nice.
It is.
So when you get your mod now, it serves as a dual purpose. I mean, it looks like it protects the mod very well. On top of it comes in a very nice box.
It does. It does.
So that is awesome.
Yeah.
Very awesome. All right. So you come in early in the morning. It's time to get busy and get cranked up with what your daily functions here are. So say like you're gonna start building a boss. On the portion that you do of it, kind of walk me through some of the stuff that you will do.
Basically, I come in, check out what I have before me. Right now, Adam's showing me the smaller pieces of the insides of the box, teaching me how to do that. I start with the magnets, making sure the magnets are going in the right way. It's the right color magnet for the box because we have had problems with that. And then start with some 510, soldering the pins in, making sure everything's straight as it should be. So, and there's a lot more other things that I do. I just can't think right now because I'm nervous.
It's all good. It's all good.
I unpack a whole lot. I have to separate every little piece as far as the boards, the chips, the screens, the screws.
Now let me ask this question. Has Adam worked with you quite a bit on teaching you all the ins and outs?
He has. It actually started with me simply washing and cleaning the bosses, and then he takes me to a different step each and every time. So it's like I'm learning one process at that time, and then we'll move on once I master that.
Nice, nice. So you've gotten pretty proficient with this now to where you're doing a whole lot in all this, correct?
I have.
Nice.
It's been a slow process, but we're getting there.
Nice. Well, okay. Well, y'all have got to meet Nikki here. Like I said, she's a very valued member here at Vaporized Nomads. I thank you for your time and, you know, sharing a little bit about yourself. So definitely, when y'all contact down here, this is one person you definitely need to thank in the bunch because she's a big part of this business. So I thank you, Nikki, for taking some time out for me.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Just tell me when you've already made the swoop there.
So this is the new, improved office of JC's, and actually, it's not new and improved. It's just new.
Yeah, it's new.
There he is, right there, JC, at the control center.
Now I don't normally sit in this chair. I have horrible posture. But our favorite man behind the camera robbed my chair, so I'm gonna be regretting that tomorrow. But yeah, it's been such a blessing to see, and y'all gotta forgive me. I have my 8-day winter cold, but you know how this has grown. It's only been 8 weeks since we did this last. Isn't that right, Scott?
Somewhere in that area.
It's been just like right at 8 weeks, and in that 8 weeks, it's gone from if we was to do 5-6 mods a week, it was a good week. You know, and I mean, I'm happy to say you can see this, I got 6 on my desk I'm working on. I got these that came in just a couple hours ago. We've got probably 18 of the still to make right now of those apocalypses. You know, we're actually a third sold on those right now. You know, it's just been such a blessing to see how it's growing, how it's grown, what it's becoming. You know, it is cannibalizing the vape shop, as I'm sure you have noticed.
Oh yeah.
So it's, you know, this was half of the lobby. And actually, I have a third laser that normally goes here, but I had to send it back. There's actually a problem with the laser tube and the power supply. But you know, from the last time you came, I think production was, at least engraving production, was maybe 7 on a hard day. Right now, we're up to, with these two lasers going, we're up to 15, and when I get that one going, we'll be up to 50. That one, we did some stuff early on with it, but it's like Adam was telling you, when I designed something in Photoshop, and let's show them that little Templar design actually I did earlier. My buddy Brian Moore, he helped me get this 4K screen. Oh, that's a little Patriot design for a fellow Jamie Tidwell. Let me blow this up some. So, kind of give you an idea on why I don't use that laser right now. So when I actually do a design like this, this design it's ready to engrave. The only thing I've got to do is convert it to a bitmap, invert it, and that creates a series of dots. So I'll actually show you how that works. I've actually got a little action here, and I'll hit play. And now, when I break these sections up, I engrave those sections individually on the box and rotate it. So, but if you look close, it's just like a shit ton of dots, right? And so what I've got is this engraver is stupid. And so when this engraver sees those dots, it puts those dots exactly where they're supposed to go. And so that's a great example. This thing turned out phenomenal. We'll flip it over. So just to show you kind of a comparison of the art to the product. So this was the design we were looking at. I mean, that machine being dumb, as you can see, other than the brightness of the screen, I mean, it does exactly what I tell it to do. So over there, that thing that costs as much as a nice used car, see, that's a smart laser. But I don't know how to design to a smart laser. So what that thing does is it automatically adjusts power levels based off of grays and gradations to create the illusion of shading by using fluctuations in speed of power. Or I know how to make those gray gradations using a series of black dots on a white canvas. Well, whenever I send this over to that, this is already ready to just do what this is. But that tries to make it do, it tries to improve something that doesn't need to be improved. And it's just, like right now I've got 30 on the board. There's no way to stop. It took me 100 hours to learn this. There's no way to do that again with that. And so what we've actually done is we've ordered a new super smart controller, but it's also got a dummy switch. And so that dummy switch will allow me to run with that machine. I could probably do 10 at a time. I could probably do, and the laser head goes twice as fast. So hopefully by the end of next week, I'll be using the smart machine as a really, really fast, productive dummy machine. But that's a little more of the process than I showed you guys last time. It's kind of crazy. We have folks message us every day from other vendors who wanting tips and tricks, and I'll tell you, I don't mind sharing them. I do, because we love what we do. We're in this because we love the vape community. We take Mad Modder for example. Ronnie, now my wife and I were going to spend the weekend with Ronnie and Twitch 1st of December. And they're, I guess, in the mod business, they're probably our closest competitor. But it's not like that. We all love each other. We all, treat each other with respect. We value their products. They value our products. We're actually working on something new, and Ronnie's helping us. So, that's just the spirit of VN. There's no greed. There's no, we try to keep the envy, the jealousy at the door, and just make a good product that people love. And the growth that we've seen in the last 8 weeks, I think, is a direct result of that. And so I hope in the next 4 weeks or the next 8 weeks, there's not much room left, but we talked about maybe trying to get the whole building, and that's a reality. That's something that could happen in the next couple of months, because it's at the rate that it's growing. I mean, if I showed you the metrics on our website, it's literally a straight up arrow, and we thank everybody who's made it happen, and we hope to continue to deliver the absolute best product with the best warranty that money can buy in the vaping industry. So guys, we appreciate it.
Nice. Thanks for your time, JC.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
All right, so now we're with the next culprit of the bunch. This is Matthew. He's another one that helps out Adam around the shop. Matthew, what do you do for Adam here?
Basically, I take the batteries and I put them to the motherboard. I solder them on there, as well as putting the screws and the nuts in, and just putting the LCDs on. Pretty much just making sure that all the groundwork's solid and stable and it's not going to come undone.
Okay, how long have you been helping out Adam now?
Probably about 2 months or so.
Okay, and you've got a shop across the street that you actually do the work at?
Yep, it's an electronics repair shop called Tritech. We work on cell phones and computers, so it's kind of soldering is pretty much the main thing over there.
So you got a pretty good background in electronics and stuff like that there.
Yeah, for about 5 or 6 years I've been working on them. So
nice. Do you vape yourself?
I do, yep.
Was you a smoker at one point in time?
I was for probably about 7 years or so.
Okay.
And pretty much just kind of went straight over to vaping. And
Nice.
been doing it ever since, so it definitely helped me.
So how many boxes a day do you think you work on roughly?
Well, probably more like a week. You know, anywhere from 30 to 40.
Okay. So you stay pretty busy doing this then?
Yeah, it definitely fills up my free time.
Nice, nice. Well, man, I appreciate your time with all this, and like I said, this is another part of the operation right here. So you're getting to see them all. So, Matthew, I thank you for your time, brother.
Anytime.
All right, man. Take care.
All right.
All right. So I'm here with Adam and Big Will. This is the man that handles the boxes behind the scene. We never get to see this man right here. Will, tell us what you do with the company, man.
I machine all the boxes. I do the side milling. I do all the internal machining. I do the Cerakoting. I do all the stab woods, the inlays, and all that good stuff. And anything else he needs done, customization on the boxes or anything like that.
So pretty much we don't even need Adam at all. You're the man we need to look for.
That's not true. I just give him the base to start with. The magic happens with what he puts inside it.
Nice, nice.
Anyway, a lot of people don't know 2ST, like a lot of zombie Viking boxes, like those boxes weren't my ideas that Will did. Like Will had boxes, those were like the Viking design, the zombie especially, those were Will's complete total design, like the looks of it, everything else. He did that, and then pretty much just assembled a damn box, right? But yeah, I think people don't realize how much Will does, especially the groundwork. Like when we first get the boxing off, I think I just brought some a minute ago. There's a bag of boxes somewhere over here, but as soon as they get the die-cast box in, they come straight to Will, and like he's where the boxes start at. It gets 5-10 mil in the internal, so all the batteries, especially on the bigger ones now, because
the big ones are a pain in the ass.
Yeah, the XLs like this, they take a lot more milling now, especially when you start using that new 2800 battery like Mark's got. I think you got one of the older versions, but actually it's a lot more milling inside and then a little more critical on top about where a 510 goes. But so all the milling and everything sitting in the boxes is literally where it happens right here. So, if it's messed up, you should PM Will for details about how to get that fixed. Any complaints? He's also our complaint department.
Yeah.
Pick a number.
Yeah. As big as this man is, I don't think anybody's going to have a complaint with him.
He's only 5'9", man. People don't know I'm 4'7".
Well, I guess the camera, there's something happening there. So, well, guys, like I said, this is where it happens. This is actually where things begin at, and then they progress from there. So, Will, I thank you for your time, sir. Y'all have a good one.
Thank you.
All right, so here is my device. This is the Boss 3000 Genesis. As you can see, the artwork, just keep you wrapping around there. I don't know if you've ever, I've posted a lot of pics on this one, but I don't know if you've ever seen it in this much detail before. I went with that right there. You can see United States Marine. My brother is retired military, did almost 26 years in the Marine Corps, and that was done for him. He's a very special person in my life. So, also, flip that around. This does have the DNA 250 in it, so as you can see, there it is. Inside, of course, going with that 1850 max amp LiPo. Very clean insides, as always. Also, on the smaller ones you'll receive, you'll always notice that your door is going to be milled out right there to give that 510, to keep that flush there. Also, something y'all rarely get to see is the artwork I put on the inside of the door. Something I love. And like I said, just very clean on the inside. Same as the first one I received. And the ever so strong magnets, which you gotta love. But yeah, there she is. And let's put an Addy on there. If I can see what I'm doing here. There we go. So that's the engine on there. And you can see that is a 25mm Addy. And it's perfect. So really anything larger than I'm saying, probably 26, 27. I'm not exactly sure on the measurement. You'd start to have some overhang there, but you know, pretty nice, folks. All right, so let's take her back up. All right, and we're back. So, at the end of the day, what's changed here with Vaporized Nomads? Well, they're growing. And as you've seen her in the past couple of weeks to a month or so, I mean, Adam's been on, you know, shows from time to time, and he's even explained that, you know, they've got some growing pains going on, and it's easy to see. You've got so many people that want a device now, it just, a lot of things go on. The company's having to grow to keep up with the demand. So there are a few little growing pains going on down there. Nothing that won't be, you know, it'll be worked out like any other business is, you know. I can't tell you how many companies I've watched grow over time with, you know, people like your product. I mean, what else can you do? You can't just keep staying the same, so it's got to grow. So, after saying that, what has changed down there? Well, procedures have changed a little bit on how they're doing things, which, understandably, that's what happens. In order to build a product, you have to build a procedure around it. So, it's a good thing. And from what I've seen, it's been awesome. Other than that, same great care that you got when the company first started. Same warranty, same everything. So, all in all, the only change I'm seeing down there, like I said, they're just getting a whole lot bigger. But I own 2 of these devices now, and I love it. They're my daily drivers. I can't tell you how many people I've told over the past, you know, at least couple of months that I've had these. You know, I get devices in for review. I also buy devices. And regardless of which way it goes, I use that device for a little while and put it down and, you know, move on to the next thing. But I tell you what, I've used both of my bosses a whole lot on top of still getting product in. It's just hard for me to put them down. Man, I love my bosses. So, but like I said, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you got a better insight of what's going on with the company down there. A lot of good things going on, and you know, Adam's not a person to stop. I mean, man, he's going to keep going and going, and probably new things to come, I'm certain. So definitely keep your eye on them down there. Get another vape, man. I've done too much talking here. I know Christmas is coming up also, so Merry Christmas to everybody out there. And I got to throw this in. If you'd like to get your hands on a Boss, right now I have an active giveaway going on my channel. As soon as we hit that 5,000 sub mark, we have got a Boss 3000 XL ST edition is going to be given away. Just go back to the 5K sub giveaway video that I have. Go and comment on there. Watch the video. Got to follow the directions to it. It's not much, but there are a few things you need to do. So go check that out also. And yeah, that's all I got. I guess to end it, from my family to yours, y'all have a Merry Christmas out there, and keep doing what you're doing. Night-a-night.